Beware and warning, everybody. And thanks for choosing Choose Your Own Book Club. My name's Peter. I'm a librarian.
My name's Abby. I'm also a librarian.
And we're talking to you from the future. Ooh, it's a warning. This is a special warning because we just want to give you a heads up that the audio quality for this particular episode probably isn't the best.
But you know what? We know that you are adventurous.
Exactly. You're choosing the bold path. So the audio quality isn't as good as in our later episodes when we have our own studio set up. So we have cleaned it up the best we could. There's still just a few issues with it. It's mostly fine. We don't want to scare anybody off. If this is your first episode, this probably isn't the best place to start.
Yeah. If you want, you can jump ahead to some of our favorite episodes like, what's one of your favorites, Peter?
I was going to say Hyperspace by Edward Packard.
Hyperspace is good. One of my favorites is probably Prisoner of the Ant People.
Exactly.
I would say that's a good one. But yeah, once you get really into some of our later episodes, it's totally fine to come back and binge from the beginning.
Exactly. A special warning from the future.
Yeah, just be kind to us.
We're doing this for free. Thanks for choosing us. Thanks for sticking with us. Enjoy the episode.
Bye.
We hop in our spaceship and we peace out. So we go. But we put in the wrong numbers.
You should have gone to space school.
I figured that we knew what we were doing. Okay, so...
Because you're 18 and invincible.
Okay, shut up, Mom. Oh my God.
Well, beware and warning, everybody. Welcome to Choose Your Own Book Club.
Yay!
Yay! So, my name is Peter. I'm a librarian.
My name is Abby. I'm also a librarian.
And so we are going book by book through every Choose Your Own Adventure book. We liked these books as a kid. We did some YouTube.
We were one kid.
We were one kid.
We split off like an amoeba.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But only one of us tells truths and the other one tells lies.
One of us can only say the truth. One of us always lies.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God. Which one am I?
Well, you're pretending to have fun doing this, so I think...
Oh, Lord. Okay.
I think it would be you.
True.
So, today we have Space and Beyond by R.A. Montgomery. Mm-hmm. So it's written in 1980. We're in the swinging 80s.
Right. It's like Time and Space and Beyond, though. We'll get to it. We'll get there.
You're never gonna let it
I
go.
will never let it go. Because it's in every book, essentially, at this point.
Let's just get to general impressions. Did you have any, first thoughts? Because I got a couple about this book.
Do you ever do the thing where you're reading it and you're like, then you kind of are pass a page and you're like, what would I have to do to get here?
In real life or, like in the book?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you see
I see
part of the adventure.
A picture or something and I'm like, how on God's green earth would someone make it to this page? And then I backward engineer it.
Yes, this one in particular, I did that a lot.
Yeah, which is hard to do sometimes. But I'm like, wow, never in my life would I have made those choice combinations.
So I guess my general impression was... Well,
Do it in sounds. Do your general impression in sounds.
So I want to set up my general impression first of all, that we talk about these books a lot like they're bad.
Yeah.
Because, all these books, they're not necessarily good, but they're not bad.
I think we talk about them in a way where it's like, if you were getting a work review, and they talk about opportunities for growth, and they're saying this is stuff you're bad at, but they call it growth opportunities.
Ways to improve.
Yeah, ways to improve.
Or what can I do to help you succeed in your goals?
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I think about these. Not bad, just like room for
Improvement.
improvement.
See you after class. So anyway, I think that even when these books aren't necessarily good, but they're always at least interesting, or they're crazy.
Yeah.
They go off on like weird tangents.
Yeah, they're wild.
So they're worth reading. They're worth discussing. I think they're worth listening to, for this podcast. This book, I think this is our first really bad one.
This one was beyond
Space.
It was like, oh, we should, okay.
So how about, let's go into
everyone's favorite segment.
So choose your own summary.
Should we have, we should have theme music for all of the sections.
That sounds like way too much work.
It really is a lot. That's the theme.
That's the thing? Okay. You have to do that every time.
I'm not going to remember it. It'll be different every time. Perfect.
All right.
I actually like it if it's different every time.
You are going to summarize this book in 60 seconds or less, but you get to choose how you summarize it. I'm going to give you two options. They're both equally amazing.
Oh, God.
So option one is you have to tell it through interpretive dance, and I will transcribe it, narrate it the best I can.
Great.
Or you have to do it in an old-time baby voice. Because don't want to spoil anything, but there's old-time babies in this book. So you have to do it in an old-time baby voice. And when I say old-time baby, I don't mean like old-time baby. I mean like old-time babies. Yes.
I want to do that one, but I'm trying to think about how my old-time baby's voice would sound.
But do you need to workshop it?
Old, but I'm a baby?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean...
So, like, my old person voice is usually a little bit like this. But if I'm an old baby, I also want
I hate it. I hate it so much.
I got to talk like Google Gaga. I can't do it.
Okay. Well, then interpretive dance.
I guess so.
You don't have to stand up. You can interpret dance. And 60 seconds. You're bursting out. Walking around. You're playing a trumpet. And you're really happy. And going up to stars. Huh? Thinking. What should I be doing? Go that way? Go that way. I'm gonna go everywhere. And victims. Uh-oh. Something's happening. Uh-oh. Disaster. And I'm getting squished. And oh no, there's T-Rexes. And there's dinosaurs. I don't even know what you're doing there. You're like squishing yourself? So happy face, sad face. Roller coaster. This flailing arms about. Nothing. Nothingness.
That's it.
Okay. That was perfect.
It was very modern.
It was beautiful.
Interpretive.
So have you been doing interpretive dance for long, or?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. I'm glad you packed your leotard and your...
I know.
And your ankle warmers.
I didn't know I was going to need it, but I usually bring them along, just in case.
Very nice.
I feel like I should have narrated, too. A little more. Sorry, guys.
I think I enjoyed it, at least.
Okay. I'm sorry. I should have done old-time baby voice. It was so bad.
Well, because this talk gets so weird so fast. So let's just get into the beginning. Okay, so you are a kid.
Well, you're born, and in 3 days, you're an adult.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, you're born on a spaceship. You reach Earth age of 18 years and 3 days and 2 hours.
Is that because you're like in hyperspace?
Yeah, man, you're like traveling in hyperspace, apparently.
So I think to us it's 3 days and 2 hours, but to you it would still normally be 18. So you're 18 years old. So all of a sudden, you're traveling on this spaceship. It's a research ship.
Yep.
And since you were born in the spaceship, you have to decide what your planet of birth is.
Yeah. And they give you 2 options.
So there's Kenda.
Yep.
So Kenda is 3 times the size of the planet Earth. There's a giant star that warms the planet, but it's ancient. It might be dying. And
Sounds fun.
Kenda has a history of trouble. But you can also choose another planet. You can go to Croyd. And so Croyd is hard to get to because there's black holes and supernovas around it. It also has a troubled past, but there's a exciting future.
Right. So one, it's like, ooh, this one's like old, easy to get to.
But maybe
a bit
dying.
of a stinker. Okay, like not going to be very fun. Dying planet. Yikes. The other one, it's like, ooh, this one is hard to get to. Kind of sounds like it's going to be dope. Good, exciting.
Kind of, because they still make it sound like it has trouble.
There has been trouble, but it's going to be cool and lit in the future.
Oh, it's not.
And so what did you choose?
Well, I chose Croyd.
Oh.
And so Croyd is your mother's planet. Mm-hmm. You find this out later after you choose.
Yeah.
And then Kenda is your father's planet. Mm-hmm. So they were both born there.
Yep.
And then from there, it doesn't matter.
Right. Yeah, because if you choose Croyd, it's basically like you're gonna die or end in a black hole no matter what.
Mm-hmm. And if you choose Kenda, you
Have a ton of options.
Yeah, there's a ton of options, but from what I can see, there's absolutely no way to get to either planet.
No, you don't end up at either of them.
Right. So it's why set it up like this?
It's so dumb.
It's very dumb.
I thought it was stupid because I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna choose Croyd. I like a bright and exciting future.
That's the one I chose first too. And then there's an option to like go off right away, or you can go to like space school.
Yeah, what did you do?
So I did space school, of course, because I was trying to do it.
You dork.
I was
Like, I am out of here. I'm gonna take
I'm 18, mom and dad.
right. I'm gonna take my bro Myrma, who is an alien.
Yeah, if you chose Croyd, you get a little alien friend.
Myrma.
Yeah.
Myrma. Me and Myrma are like, we gone. He's like my Chewie. I'm Han Solo. We are busting out of here. Okay. We hop in our spaceship and we peace out. So we go. But we put in the wrong numbers.
You should have gone to space school.
I figured that we knew what we were doing. Okay. So
Because you're 18 and invincible.
okay, shut up, Mom. Oh my God. I don't need no parents in here. So Myrma is adorable. He's kind of like what, like a frog?
Kind of a big frog. He's like kind of all mouth and all eyes.
He looks
We're
like
reading
one of those little like squishy things where the eyeballs pop out when you're squeezing. I love them. So
little stressed toy.
yeah. So Myrma and I hop in a thing. We punch in the wrong coordinates and we blast out. And then it's like, oh no, we're getting sucked into a black hole immediately. No. And then it's like, oh, do you turn on full power and try to
Go through the black hole.
through the black hole? Or do you put on your energy repulsion shields and escape the black hole?
So what'd you do?
What do you think I did?
Just got it.
No, I put on my energy repulsion shields. I was like, don't give up. We gotta try to like get to Croyd because that was our goal.
Did you die?
No, we landed in the black hole and everything was perfect there and nobody was hurt and everyone was happy. And that was the end. It's a good world. There was adequate food and housing for all.
In a black hole.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I know what happened. I didn't even need to watch Interstellar. I could have just read this book.
All right. Well, I went to space school
Of course you did.
because I wanted to learn. And so, yeah, I went to space school and I basically forgot about Croyd, the mission I was on right away. I don't remember exactly what I ended up doing.
Did you do that option? Because I did that too. Like at one point, I went back and I did that thing.
Mm-hmm.
You could choose to go to space school, or you could choose to look at the innate knowledge within yourself.
Yes, you can learn. You can learn about the universe, or you can learn about yourself.
And if you learned about yourself, you could go like
back in
backwards
time
into
for
the
no
Big
reason.
Bang.
So you can go to like the future, the distant future, or you can go into like the past and hang on with dinosaurs.
That's why I'm saying it's time and space and beyond. Yet again, if you go into your, like, if you're like, I'm going to stay here with this knowledge geek guy instead of going to space school, I'm just going to learn with this guy on the ship who's like a weird philosopher dude.
Velociraptor.
And then you become a velociraptor and the T-Rex is going to eat you or something?
Yes.
And then you're like, oh, I am going to, in my jumbly velociraptor claws, touch the time button. And then you end up going back into the Big Bang and you become like a juicy Big Bang
Bit.
niblet.
A juicy bit.
Yep.
So what does it have to do with like your little space adventure? It seems so odd that's in there.
Life was created in space, so I guess in that way.
Well, I feel, unlike the other 3 books that we've read so far, that this one actually like has a theme. And there's 2 themes. I know you're giving me a face.
Okay, but Shakespeare, hit me with it.
So there's actually 2 themes in this book. And so I think it's kind of interesting to talk about, at least in that way.
Uh-huh.
And that the theme is, first theme is, as you get older, you kind of forget your dreams and you just become an adult and kind of put your nose at the grindstone.
Okay.
And you forget your initial passion, your dreams.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, there's no way to get to those 2 planets you can choose from.
Wow.
And basically any choice you make, you basically forget that old life.
That's true.
And then the other theme is that war is everywhere. There's no escaping it. You either become part of the solution or part of the problem.
That's true.
Because while you're searching for these planets, you run into other civilizations, and they're either fighting someone else or trying to get away from someone else, and you can either help them or hurt them, and there's really no escaping it.
Yeah. That's also true. Because, yeah, you're like, oh, I'm getting sucked up into a... what? Alien spaceship at one point in time. And then they are like, oh, we want you to help us stop a war. And then, I mean, there's all these things where it's like, you go on to a different planet and they're being attacked by another planet, but they don't understand what the fight was actually all about in the first place.
Right, because they forgot about it because it's been so long. Because they've been
fighting for so long. And it's like, I actually think that landing in the black hole was the best option for me.
Just escaping from everybody.
Yeah, the black hole was actually probably my best choice.
Option. Yeah.
I think I done good. Myrma and I are happy. And there's adequate housing and food in the black hole.
But that makes no sense because then how did they get you can't import anything.
I don't know. I think it's like in the Titanic when Rose dies and then Jack is there at the top of the thing. I think we're dead. But the food and housing is adequate. We did.
I'll never let go, Myrma. I'll never let go.
Myrma.
So there's different ways to encounter different alien civilizations. And so there's one path where there's an alien group that is studying other beings.
Beans?
Other beings.
Legumes.
Legumes. Other beings.
Beings.
Other people. Other aliens. There are aliens
Other
discovering
life
other
forms.
aliens.
Okay.
Yes. And so they're a non-violent group, but they kind of take these people against their will.
Oh.
And then once they're done studying them, they let them go. And so I don't remember exactly how to get to this part because this book is a little bit all over the place.
Yes.
But one of the places that this group can send you to is to Earth. So yeah, you make your way to a small town. These people are like you, but they talk really fast, and they are in a feeding frenzy, and they're putting round discs into their mouths, and they're drinking discolored liquid. So it's clearly like hamburgers and soda. So then if you decide not to escape and try to be with them.
Yeah, I want to hang out with the cool girls.
So yeah, the escape seems easy. You gag when you try to put one of the discs in the hole you have in your head. So what does that mean? Clearly if you're a humanoid person, you have a mouth. You eat things. Like, even if
No,
you don't...
maybe they do like different. Maybe they just. Maybe I shove food in my stomach hole or something.
Your stomach hole.
I don't know how I eat. How do I eat? Oh, that's never discussed.
But if you look the same, like, then it should be set up a little bit.
Yeah. Because now I'm very curious. I didn't get to this part, but how do I eat? That is weird.
It's very weird. Because I think what these books run into, the biggest problem is that they just aren't set up properly. Which I guess I appreciate, because they want you to get to the action right away. That's the whole point of the books. But if I'm an alien, like, you got to set that up a little bit. Like, and why am I on this journey to begin with?
Also, I don't feel like, I mean, maybe these girls are really nice, but I feel like if I just walked up to them and I was like, hello, beings, can I sit with you and eat your disc?
Well, here's the thing. What are you talking out of then? Because if you're not eating out of your mouth, are you talking out of your mouth then too?
Yeah, how am I blending in with them? If I'm sitting there with my girls and we're having burgers and some weirdo comes and sits down and gags on a burger next to us, I am noticing that. That is all I am noticing. I am calling 911 fast.
Because I feel like even if, like, I, Peter, normal human, just a little awkward, sat next to you,
Yeah.
like, you would still be a little weirded out.
I think if anyone sat next to you and you're not expecting them, you notice that. You're like, can I help you? And then they gag on a burger and you're like,
Are you okay?
are you okay? And then they get
fitting
into
perfectly.
And then they get into the car with you.
Well, yeah, so then you try to, like, assimilate with these group of kids, basically, and then the military comes and finds you for no reason. And then, so you can choose to, like, try to escape from the military, or you can join the military. If you join the military, you basically solve all of, like, Earth's wars. But if you try to escape the military, E.T. style, they capture you and they study you.
That makes no sense, bro.
None of this book makes sense. So what else stood out in this book for you?
The Old Babies was a real
Yes.
moment
So
that I think we need to talk about.
through your journeys, and it never really matters, like, where the journey is. Like, it never really matters how you get to a place. There's usually just, like, an event that Montgomery wants you to see that's usually, like, crazy,
Yeah.
like dinosaurs or old-time babies.
Old time babies. Yeah, the old time babies pop up in, like I said, a way that you would never get to them if you were like, oh, this seems like a normal way to get somewhere. It's right from the beginning that you can get to them. You are off to Kenda, something goes wrong, there's a nebula, and then you try to return to the mothership. You are like, oh, I'm going to wait it out. Oh no, now you're going to go on because you're like, okay, the nebula vanished all of a sudden. You decide you're going to go on without the nebula. And then all of a sudden a light island appears. Like,
So yeah, it's inhabited by these old-time babies.
you go on and then there's these old time babies.
So yeah, they
Look like Susan B. Anthony.
so yeah, one looks like Karl Marx. At least we're reading the re-release.
Yes.
So one looks like Karl Marx. One looks like Susan B. Anthony, and one kind of looks like Granny from Tweety and Sylvester.
Big time. And you come out of your space pod and there's these little time babies that transform from babies to old people in front of your eyes. And it's like a kaleidoscope of life, endlessly repeating the cycle of birth and death.
So, but it also happens to you too, because, like, you start getting baby hands.
You're like, oh no, I have baby hands.
So I kept thinking of, like, just me in my spacesuit. It's like, oh no, I got baby hands.
I know, all of a sudden you're old.
Like, touching your controls.
Baby, I'm old, I'm a baby. So yeah, they're like, oh, don't be afraid. That happens to us here all the time, constantly. This just happens on this island. Time passes like that. We're just old time babies.
But why? And is this a good thing or a bad thing?
We don't know. Time just goes zoom, 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 zoom here. Do you never, I mean, you age,
Yeah,
and
but
then
then
you de-age.
do you forget how to
Benjamin
walk?
Button, and then you re-Benjamin Button. You
You're like you
Benjamin,
Benjamin Zipper. Like you.
you Benjamin Button, you Benjamin Zip. Benjamin Button, Benjamin Zip. Zip, zip. I don't understand.
Use your words, Amy.
I don't get how it works. And they don't either. I don't think. You just have to accept the fact that you belong either in the past. No, either to the past or the future.
So then why are we here?
There's no present.
You know, like, why did Montgomery want to make this a stop?
Because I think they hate children. And they want them to be worried about the world. These time babies are like, you can go to the future or you can go to the past, but you gotta choose, I guess. Which is dumb. Why can't I just stay there and be a time baby?
Well, exactly. And then why did I have to make a choice to begin with to go these 2 planets when it didn't even matter? Because I can't go as fast as
Choose your own adventure book, Peter.
Yes, but if you're not going to really give me those choices,
Right.
then what are we doing here?
Right. I feel like we talked about this with the last R.A. Montgomery book. It felt like R.A. Montgomery wanted us to get to Atlantis, right? That was the one that Montgomery wrote. And every single time, no matter what you chose, unless you died in the ocean somewhere else, you got to Atlantis. And there were several like different endings and things, but Atlantis was always where you got.
The center of the story.
Yeah. And there is no center to this story. But maybe that's because space has no center. Space is limitless. I would love to see their, like, do they have just like a whiteboard
with all the endings?
All of the endings? Or how did they plot that out?
I feel like the other books, they had at least kind of like true endings. And then there were some kind of endings that were just like, just kind of thrown in there. But there were initial endings that the authors thought of.
Right.
And then, to make it one cohesive story.
Right. There were at least, in the last one too, we talked about this, there were at least a couple thought through endings. Right?
Yes.
With this one, it was like, I don't know, you're in space and then all this, I'm just going to come up with like 12 to 72 different options. And then and you can end up in any of those places.
Right. So, well, if you try to go to Croyd,
Yeah.
I think it is, there's a planet of like shadow aliens.
Yeah.
And there's, and then there's light aliens that are trying to kill them. You never know if either the light aliens are good or bad, or the shadow aliens are good or bad.
No, because
they're just fighting.
Yeah, they're just fighting, and you don't know who is the aggressor and who, because it's not, they're both the aggressor?
I guess, and maybe that's the point. That, like I said, this book, unlike all the others, kind of has a theme of like, war is constant in the universe.
Yeah. But the thing with that one too is that the way to end the war is to like literally just retreat and let them fight.
Yes, and then they're like...
And then they're like, oh, why are we fighting? We should stop. It's terrible. It's so dumb. But tell me about the space circus, because that's where I want to go.
Did you actually get to the space circus?
No, I just saw it.
Why did you give like a pouty face? Like, no, I didn't get to the space circus.
Because it's not, look at it. It looks cool. The picture looks cool. It says you never get to Kenda, but you no longer care. At least I don't care that I'm not going there.
Well, again, that's back to the other theme of your dreams change as you get older.
But you're like
you forget.
You're like the ringmaster.
Right. So when you're trying to get to Kenda, your navigation goes out right away. Kind of like when you try to go to Croyd. It's bad from the get-go. So when you go to Kenda, something bad happens and you have to use your radio. And so you can use your radio like right away, or you can try to wait and like amplify the power. If you use your radio right away, it's just like kind of like this space convoy that answers the call. And one of them, of course, is this space circus.
Oh my god.
It is really easy to get to that ending. Because you just have to do just make a couple choices, then boom, you're in the space circus right away. And so when you're in the space circus, your job is to kind of tame like these light creatures.
Okay.
So and at least in the re-release, there's a picture of you with a whip and like these light creatures around you. Which I think would be weird. Like, it'd be like seeing an act with a bunch of like laser pointers around you.
Right?
Like, how is it entertaining?
But they look like blobs? But like, how can light be a blob? I'm so confused.
I feel it'd be like little fireworks around you, but
Yeah.
is that what you would really want to see in a space circus?
No, that's what I want to see at a Katy Perry concert.
So what was your favorite ending? Or favorite death?
My favorite death. You go first. I can't remember. I barely ever died.
Oh, okay.
I mean, my favorite death was a non-death, I guess I would say. My favorite death was the one where if instead of using the shield and landing in the black hole, if you punch it, Chewie, and just like blast your way, like trying to get away from the black hole, it just says, you are never heard from again.
That was gonna be mine too.
The end.
Yeah, so it's just that one sentence.
That one is great. It's not necessarily a negative ending. You don't know that you died. You just never heard from. I liked that one because it's like, well, did I die? Did I live? I'm not quite sure. But no one ever heard from me. And is that the worst thing that could happen to me? No, I just went off the grid, man. Maybe I was sick of being in this endless cycle of war and time and space. And so I was just like, bye. Boy, bye. And me and Myrma just had it. And we were never heard from again.
There seems to be very few options when you hang out with Myrma and go to Croyd. It seems like there's only a few paths you can go on. It seems very Kenda focused.
Yes.
There's a lot more options if you pick Kenda.
I know.
It seems.
And you can't, like, you only get to hang out with Myrma that one way if you go to Croyd. And I'm like, why can't he come with me to Kenda? I'm really committed to him now. Like, I picked Croyd and I was like, yay, I get Myrma, he's cool. And then I'm like, okay, like we ended up at the black hole. I'm gonna go back and start it again. And then I pick Kenda and I'm like, what? I don't get Myrma?
Does it even say why he's there?
He's just like, oh, come on, I'll go with you. You'll need my help. And I'm like, oh, nice. Thanks, man.
But then why doesn't he come with you to the other place?
Exactly. I don't know.
You got a little angry.
I am really angry with it.
Because you wanted a little space friend.
I do. I just feel like I want a little alien buddy. I need a sidekick. Someone to like laugh at my jokes.
But that's why I'm here.
Someone to like work off of, you know?
Do a podcast with.
Yeah, you need like a buddy. And like those tough situations and stuff when we're like, well, we're going into a black hole. There's so many jokes that you can make. And it's like way funnier if you're like, oh, we can bounce these jokes off of each other. And if you're like, oh, I'm dying alone.
Let's play that out really quick. So we're going into a black hole. What are some of the jokes we make?
Holy bananas! Holy cheese!
Hey, that's good on multiple levels. Am I supposed to... see, I'm a bad sidekick.
Oh my god.
I'm really struggling to come up with something. I do appreciate that you were like pretending to drive this
I
spaceship
was
though.
driving. You're not driving. That's why we're going into a black hole.
Because I trust you. And then you got us killed.
You're the one who has the flight knowledge. You are on the flight crew.
No, I'm just nice.
I have an 18-year-old. No experience. I'm like a cowboy, baby.
You should have gone to space school. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my god. I'm going to kick you out of this plane. This space plane. There's a word for it.
We'd just be fighting the whole time.
Rocket. Oh.
My favorite ending was also just the one you just said. It's like, you're never heard from again.
Yeah.
One sentence. See, Montgomery was just like, this was such a bad idea. I'm not even going to...
Yeah. Like I'm
dignified.
but I keep going.
Yeah,
just one sentence. I wish that there would be one where it doesn't even have a sentence. It just says the end up at the top. That's basically what that was. Like it just was such a phone it in. Oh, I love it.
So I guess another ending that stuck out though was, again, multiple times throughout this story, you kind of encounter other aliens and they want you to kind of join their fight, or you're going to have to retreat with a bunch of people. So there's one part where you get captured, I think, by aliens, and you have to kind of join whatever force. Oh, like, you got that one too? Awesome. Oh, so you join the rocket ship force.
Yeah, because you could do land force or rocket ship force.
Yes. And so...
And you're like, I went to space school. I know how to fly.
And you say ground forces would be difficult for you. So you're promoted to a command rank, and you're in charge of a large spacecraft with laser rocket weapons. From there on, you are in space searching out and policing alien ships. But you think to yourself, is this any kind of life? Forever destroying things? Maybe you'll quit. The end. So again, it's... I'm not sure what he's trying to get at, but...
I love those lazy endings. Maybe you'll quit. The end.
Maybe it won't. I don't know.
It's just so lazy. I love it.
But it's just a kind of a dismal book about... I think it's a dismal book about growing up, forgetting your dreams, and this kind of realizing that the world is broken.
Right. It's also dismal about space, man. If you were a kid and you read this, you'd be like, I don't want to go to space no more.
I think this one was maybe the weakest in the series so far. This one, I don't even think it really had any moments that kind of like stuck out or that I would like recommend that were crazy or anything.
What I would recommend from this book is to read other space books.
Just read another book in general.
I think these books are fun.
These books are
if
fun.
you want to read a book about space, there are other ones
Yes.
that are good.
Perfect.
Go to your library and ask for recommendations.
Got a plug. Well, thanks for listening. This was been Space and Beyond. Our next book is going to be... The next book is going to be Mystery of Chimney Rock by Edward Packard.
The OG.
I'm a big Packard fan because I do remember reading this one from our last series.
This one is great.
This one is good.
This one
Promise
is
that one.
fun.
So, thanks for listening today, everybody. Make sure you subscribe because we release these kind of at weird random spots. Just kind of like how these books give us weird random endings.
Yeah.
And also make sure that you leave a positive review and rate it on iTunes because that helps the algorithm out. And I think by the time this comes out, we're going to have some new art for our logo. I think it's going to be really cool. I'm really excited about it.
Same.
And we might be able to do some merch of it too.
Word.
So, look forward to that. Look forward to our next book. Look forward. You're not looking. I was going to do a thing. Look forward to hanging out with you again.
Aw,
Friend.
that's so darky. Good Lord. Oh, it's embarrassing. I love it.
Well, now I feel bad. I feel good. I don't think...
Okay.
So I thought we'd try a one-wordy thing.
Oh.
Where choose your own ending would be a new segment. So, Abby, how about give us a random ending? Or give us an ending that you think would have worked in this book.
Oh, okay. An ending that would have worked in this book would have been if all of a sudden I woke up and my mom was telling me that I had to go to school because I had a big test on the solar system. And I was actually a fourth grader in Wisconsin.
And
And I had dreamed the whole thing.
And then you flunked the test because you couldn't name all these weird planets like Kenda and...
Yes, and I flunked the test because I made up all of these planets from my dream. That would have been an appropriate ending because I feel like that would have fit right in.
And then you're like, it was all a dream. And then Myrma, like, stares out the window and is like, or was it? Wink.
Then my teacher turns around and it's Myrma.
Well, thanks for listening today, everybody. I'm Peter. I'm a librarian.
I'm Abby. I'm also a librarian.
We'll see you next time, old town babies.
Oh my God. Bye, old town.
Bye, old town babies. Ugh, don't do that.